all styling, profile, limousine ride, jet flying, kiss stealing, weed in the deep. I can't believe it. Mexican chick, that's feeling.
Yeah. So, is this the first time that we share a studio today?
I think in the Triangle. I've been once with Sergeant Fabian. A while back.
When he was on leave.
Yes,
Haba.
that's correct.
Yes.
Haba. Okay. Sergeant Fabian, good morning once again. It's really a pleasure to have you in the studio again. And, we were talking about coffee. For some reason, there's a lot that happens in Namibia again today. I think the appeal case of former Minister Katrina Hansi Marwa will be streamed live again today.
Okay.
By the Informanté. And we also had a chat about fish rot. Basically just talking about being incarcerated to being in jail. Mm-hmm. And I was telling Maria outside, Comrade Fabian, I've never been in jail. Okay? My biggest fear, okay? I don't, drive under the influence. But maybe just that one day, you could be just over the limit. And I can't imagine what a place like that would be like to be incarcerated. So I would love to just tell you, my brother, if you see my car 12 o'clock at night, just know you will not find anybody in there.
You know the biggest challenge that we face is when a police officer give a person a leeway because they know that person. Just after a few minutes, you hear that person was involved in a car accident and you could have stopped it.
Yeah. Sure. That is it's a very important statement that you are making. I'm telling you, I've been pulled over a few times. And the police officers has always been very transparent. Bason, how are you? Fine, how are you? Hey, my brother, it's later. What are you doing here? Okay, just quickly blow here. I say, my brother, please. Just blow. So, yeah. You do what you're supposed to do, and that's it.
But the bail now for if you get caught for driving under the influence, that's been raised, hasn't it? Over the last couple of months, that's been raised to something like 8,000 Namibia dollars.
8,000 is if you are caught under the influence of alcohol.
Okay.
That one is 8,000. Any other general warrant of arrest is not 8,000. If you are caught on a warrant of arrest,
right,
the bail amount is equivalent to the warrant of arrest. And then later, when a new court date has been set, that money will be converted into the fine that you are supposed to pay. That's how it works.
I see.
Let's say, for example, if your warrant of arrest is 4,000, when you go to the cells or to the station, you give the bail money will be 4,000. And then once you appear, then you don't have to give that money anymore. Perhaps what you only give is a contempt of court, which is at the discretion of the magistrate judge.
Okay. So Sergeant Fabian, with these 8,000 bail now for driving under the influence, have we seen a decline in people driving under the influence, or is it just, is it just carrying on regardless?
It's difficult to quantify because we don't have statistics to that effect. However, we do have still cases of individuals that are being caught under the influence of alcohol.
Yeah, sure.
The heavy drinkers, the extroverts, the outgoers, they are still taking that risk of being found under the influence of alcohol. But to the effect of saying that we have maybe compiled a statistic, unfortunately, we haven't done that yet.
I must say, Kaufi, I speak under correction, but I think there was I think the fatalities, I think between 2018 and 2019 has been lower. 2019 has been lower than 2018 over the festive period.
Right.
So that was extremely encouraging to see. It would really be interesting to find out exactly what the statistics are in terms of drunk drivers being arrested.
Absolutely.
So what has been happening over the weekend? Maybe you can just quickly give us an update as to what transpired over the weekend.
During this weekend, seeing that it was falling on a month end, we maintained a high visibility where we paid particular attention to road vehicle fitness as well as driver fitness. There are drivers that they go through the process of NATIS, where their cars are checked and certified that they are fit for the road. After that, they add extras which compromise the safety of their vehicle. When I'm talking about extra, we are talking about pimping the vehicle, dropping the rims, and all those nitty-gritties that at the end of the day, the vehicle is not able to perform to its maximum. Now, in those situations, we reprimanded either in a form of a fine. There are those who put LED lights, and they are so clever. Some LED lights are even hidden, or they are covered up. And we had to suspend those vehicles. So we are looking at that. We are looking at the issues of those that are driving without valid driver license, especially foreigners. They are taking risk. They come up with all sort of license that we cannot even validate because they don't exist.
Yeah.
The rule is very simple. Within a SADC countries, your license should have that SADC sign that says you cannot come from Egypt to Egyptian license and you want to drive here. It doesn't work like that unless you have an international license. Not a license from your country. It should be backed up with an international license. Because us, even when we got to your country, we also comply with the rules and the regulations. So we were looking at those issues. And another issue that stood out, we have noticed we are inundated with the number of people coming to our offices on civil matters. They don't know the difference between criminal matters and civil matters. Civil matter, I can give an example. A brother is owing a brother 20,000. Gentleman agreement, nothing, it was not reduced to writing. They come to us and he said, this person owes me money, do something about it. We are having a problem with that because first of all, it falls in the category of civil matter. And secondly, don't trust people even if it's your own blood. The moment money is involved, put it in writing, especially if you want it back. If you give somebody 20,000, 15,000, just write, come up with a draft paper and you say, put your signature here. In the event, as a debt collector, this is what I will do in the event if you fail to give what you owe me. That's what we are recommending. As opposed to now dealing with serious issues of attending to complaints, now people are coming. However, we don't turn them away because through our pillar of community policing, we try to assist, we look for solution. But most of these issues are just something that you could have even just cover yourself, get a lawyer or a lawyer friend, draft something, then you got yourself protected. Because we know too well, when people are desperate, they will tell you all sorts of things, but when it comes to paying back what they owe you, believe me, they won't.
So don't even come to me, Neville, and ask coffee for
In another aspect that I would like to bring to the public attention is that most of us in our houses, we are having children that are born after technology. They are technological. When it comes to smartphone, for example, they know all these apps that can enhance your security, tracing your phone, tracing your car. Like, for example, on my smartphone, I have an app, I know where my car is. Even if I give it to you, your movement of my car, I'm able to see how the car is being maneuvered or being used. What we are saying is, let's make the securing of our property going extra mile, making use of our children that know this technology on how we can enhance experience. There's apps that you can download.
Yeah.
If you're having a laptop, there's option where you can have a laptop lock using a copper wire. If somebody breaks into your house, let them struggle, not just an easy take like Robin Hood taking from the rich and giving the poor. It must be a struggle, when they come in your house. Mount your smart TV. Just make use of all these items that can make it difficult for people to take your stuff. So we are just appealing to the general public. When you are going even to the toilet, or you are going to the kitchen, at work premises, lock your office, or alternatively the organization can arrange. I see most computers in organization, they are mounted, or they have these copper cables where you are not just able to take it. Make use of all that. It really makes a difference, because the person has to struggle. Within that struggle, those few minutes, we are able to catch him. Because what we have noticed, when these guys are breaking into places, it's just in and out, chip in, out quickly. But if you make it difficult, like it was, like is mentioned here, then we are able to catch you. So we are just appealing to the public to that effect.
I remember, gentlemen, I remember about a year ago, I think it was over the Easter weekend last year. So me, my wife, and the two smaller kids, we were driving to Swakop in front, and the two bigger boys were driving just behind us. Okay. We're driving in a little family convoy. So their car, I think when we got to the roadblock in Karibib, I passed the roadblock, and then I see they pulled over my son. So, and I see in the rearview mirror, no, what gaan I know? So, and when I reversed back, and then the police officer told me, Neville, your son's headlights are completely smoked out. It's tinted too dark. So so we went into the police station, and they charged him. So your lights are way too dark. And I think they charged him something like, they fined him something like $500 or something. That is his first ever fine that he has received. And so it was very difficult for him to accept that, like you say, these customized things that the young guys are using these days. And I don't know why these guys are taking the money of these young boys. They allow these things to be customized, knowing quite well that some of these things are against the law.
And coming to your point, one is welcome. We have an open door policy. If you are not sure on anything, you can come approach our office. Now, you are connected to me. You can give my number. The person can call me and ask that I want to customize my vehicle, but I'm not sure on the legality. We can advise. If I'm not able to advise as Sergeant Fabian, I can talk to someone within city police that is more knowledgeable than me. But let's always take that approach. Where you are not sure, go to those people that you think they can give you sound advice, as opposed to spending your hard-earned money and to find yourself at the odd with law enforcers.
Law.
Sergeant Fabian, I'd like to start a topic, maybe just in short. The noise pollution. People with their cars and motorcycles. Is there a standard of a certain noise level that vehicles are allowed to have, and nothing above that?
There is no quantified standard. However, the standard that we use is starting off maybe for if you are playing something in your yard. It can be heard outside. It's noise pollution.
Right.
Because music itself or sound should only be heard within your confinement. Just that we are experiencing, a vehicle is a moving object. So you hear it, and next is in Okahanja Park, next is at Ombrayaja Totena. So you call us and say, there's a vehicle making noise here. By the time we get there, the vehicle is not there. And most of the time, vehicles that are making noise is the Golf 7s and this pimped vehicle, which are super fast. And whenever we attend to vehicles, we always put the safety of public at hand. Why should I speed to chase it? end up risking bumping someone. So you weigh the options that is it really worth it or should I just let it slide?
Yeah.
However, if the vehicle is the driver of the vehicle is a habitual offenders, maybe that's a few around in the street, yes, to that effect.
Yeah.
Or it's known where he's staying, or you got the registration number, which can help us, and there's one or two or more people that can attest to the fact that the person was making noise, that we can issue a fine. But we always weigh our option, looking at the risk that is involved if we have to pursue. Because at the end of the day, when you end up in court, you'll be asked, really now, the brother was just making noise and you had to go bump someone or damage somebody's property.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sergeant Fabian, thank you so much for coming in once again this week. I think some of the tips that we do give on a weekly basis, I think our listeners, sometimes there's a lot of, comments that does come out, so people are really taking heed on a weekly basis as to what you say in terms of precautions, in terms of road safety, in terms of their safety inside their houses. So, but thank you very much for coming in. We hope to see you next week, Monday then again.
Okay, before we end off, our emergency number.
Yes.
061 302 302. Alternatively, do send us a SMS at our SMS line number 4444. And Neville, it's always a pleasure to be here. And I look forward to engage and inform the public next week again.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much.
Oshinawa.
Yeah, Oshinawa.
What?
If you agree, mama laton. Party two, at the party one. Party two, like the pound one. I go be to change your catwalk and change your life joy. Every day, not to enjoy. Open and close like a laptop. I go fit to change your catwalk and change your life joy. Every day not to enjoy. Open and close like a laptop. Give me
now live at the coast. Tune in now.
All right, let's do this.
At 103.3 FM.
And welcome Informanté Radio.
The best of Namibian music.
Well, it brings the time on Informanté Radio now to 8:30 on this beautiful Monday. Today, the 3rd of February.
Sorry, guys.
What is the... Okay.
For the you just maybe want to fill in what just happened. We're going off the stream
In, say, 15 minutes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's going to be a very, very short show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because we
I think maybe we just need to quickly just inform just our viewers and our listeners, the reason why we don't have a full show this morning is because the appeal case of former Minister Katrina Hansa-Imarwa is starting now at 9 o'clock.
Yes.
And we need to be at the Supreme Court.
No, it's actually the High Court.
Or the High Court.
Yeah.
Which one is higher?
The Supreme is the highest.
So,
Supreme is the highest.
Supreme? High Court?
Yes.
So High
and
Court
then
is...
lower courts, yeah.
Hamba. Okay. So we have to rush over to the High Court.
Yes.
So our stream will start, as from 9 o'clock, and our producer is here, Shines, and he will be in the High Court.
Yes.
So what can we expect, just very quickly?
For our listeners, we will be having a live stream at the High Court. You should tune into Informanté. It's a Katrina case. She wants to appeal.
Okay.
And today we're going to hear from the judge, Christy Liebenberg, if he's giving her grounds to go to the Supreme Court for appeal.
Yeah. So in short, we just wanted to say good morning to everyone. This morning is really just cut out for the live stream from the High Court. So, but please don't not tune in, okay? Yeah. And happy birthday, Kaufi.
Oh, thank you. That was yesterday.
Happy belated birthday.
We're not talking about age this morning.
Yeah.